On a blood-red morning in 480 BCE, chaos ruled the seas. Persian sails burned, Greek triremes surged forward, and one woman, aboard a lone ship, made a decision no commander dared. She turned her vessel and rammed an ally to survive, to shift the tide, to rewrite the rules of war. That one act didn't just change the battle, it changed her legacy. But how did a woman born in a man's world rise to command fear, loyalty, and an empire's trust? Let's rewind and start from where it all began. She was born around 520 BCE in Halicarnassus, a bustling Greek city on the coast of Asia Minor. Today we call it Bodrum, Turkey. Her name was Artemisia, named after the goddess of the hunt, and from the moment she could walk, she learned not to be prey. Her father, a satrap under Persian rule, hosted war councils and strategy sessions in their halls. While other girls learned to stitch, Artemisia learned to study maps, tides, wind, enemies. She would sit at the edge of war tables, her small hands tracing the paths of wooden ships across ink-stained parchment. When her father died, they expected her to marry into power, but she inherited it, and she didn't rule from behind a curtain. She ruled from the front, with a sword and a fleet. When Xerxes of Persia prepared to invade Greece, commanders flocked to his court. Among them, only one woman. Whispers trailed her steps. A queen among generals, a woman leading ships. But when the first clash came at Artemisium, she crushed every doubt. Her fleet fought with precision. Her decisions were ruthless and right. Xerxes didn't just tolerate her counsel, he trusted it. When she warned him not to attack the Greek navy at Salamis, he ignored her, but she didn't complain. She waited, because in war, timing is everything. The Battle of Salamis erupted in chaos. Greek triremes slammed into Persian ships with deadly speed. The narrow straits trapped Xerxes' mighty armada. Flames spread, screams echoed. Artemisia stood at the prow. Her eyes scanned wreckage, smoke, blood on the water. She was surrounded. Escape was impossible now, unless she did the unthinkable. She ordered her helmsman to turn and ram a Persian ship. Her own ally. The vessel splintered. Men screamed, but it worked. The Greeks chasing her pulled back. Xerxes, watching from the cliffs, thought she'd destroyed a Greek ship. He was stunned, and then impressed. "My men have become women," he said, "and my women, men." She sailed away, untouched. After the war, Artemisia disappears from the record. Some say she returned home and ruled in peace. Others whisper she fell in love, and when her love was unreturned, she leapt from a cliff into the sea. But no one truly knows how her story ends, because Artemisia didn't leave behind monuments. She left behind a myth. She defied her era. She led fleets when women weren't allowed to speak in councils. She advised emperors when most were locked in palaces. And in her boldest moment, she chose betrayal, not for ambition, but for survival. Was it genius, ruthlessness, or just the cost of playing a brutal game by brutal rules? In a world obsessed with honor, Artemisia chose results. In an empire ruled by kings, she crowned herself. And maybe greatness doesn't always look noble. Sometimes it sails through fire, wears no crown, speaks softly, and strikes hard. If you want more untold legends from ancient battlefields, make sure to like, comment who I should cover next, and subscribe. Empires of Antiquity has only just begun. And next time, we follow a teenage king who made Rome tremble.